Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Citadelum. We're carrying on with the campaign today, starting the mission holding a wolf by its ears. It's Alexandria, 30 BC. Octavius' military forces penetrated into the suburbs of Alexandria. At dawn on the 1st of August, Marcus Antonius marched his army to the outskirts of the city and placed it on high ground, but he was defeated and took refuge back in the city. You've been assigned the mission of founding a settlement around Alexandria to supply Octavius' troops and help them complete the siege. We need to upgrade 5 plebeian houses to level 4, send 25,000 denarii to Rome, sell 500 units of fish through trade routes, and discover 4 relics. So we're going to be doing quite a bit of exploring in today's episode, I would imagine. We currently have 20,000 denarii, but we can't send any of that to Rome because we need it to found our city. But before I even begin that, I'm going to have my explorer head out and get some new territory for us. Now, we do need to be careful with this because last time we discovered a number of enemy units on the map and they did end up killing quite a few of our explorers. What I want to do is I'm going to place my town here because I'm just seeing quite a few resources around this area, including plenty of lumber. And that's going to be pretty useful for us. My only concern is, where do I actually put my town centre? So you can see we've got a couple of rivers here that can go across and we can get some iron out there. We've also got a nice little space up here where we've got some stone, iron, then desert ground, which might hinder our farming, but I think we can get some farming going on there. I think maybe here is going to be a good idea. We get fish up here. Yeah, that'll do. So our town centre, our forum, can go... Ooh, let's put it here. Then I'm going to put a road that goes around the outskirts of the forum, like I always do, because that is going to allow me to put some nice decorative items around there. And I'm going to try a few different approaches to the town centre today. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by getting our plebeian housing in. But first I want to put a market in. Now my market is going to come quite far out. I want my market to go to here. And then what we're going to do, hopefully, is put all of our buildings around the market. So we'll start by just building out this space here. Of course, the market needs a road, so we'll put that in. Then we have to put in our engineer's post, and I think that might need to cover the forum as well. So we'll stick our engineer's post. Let's have it go here. And then we will have our fire station go here. Then our reservoir is going to go around the back of the market. We'll put it there. Right, that's a good start. Then we're going to need to get some water going over to there. So I think we'll come to here and we will put our water mill right there. Then we can have an aqueduct come all the way along here and link up to there. That gets our water into our town centre, which is great. We don't have any housing yet, so we can hold off for a little bit longer. Then I'm going to want to start my materials production, so we're going to begin with an iron mine right there. Then we're going to put a stone quarry here. Next, I need a warehouse, and my warehouse does just cover that area there. So we can get both our stone and our iron filled by these warehouses, and that's very useful to us. We're then going to have a road come out from the forum going along to that space there, and that then gets that set up. Great. Now we want one single wheat field, and I'm going to try and have a look at where my granary can go, because ideally I'd like to keep it in here, but you can see a lot of my granary overlaps into the desert, which is where I can't put my farms. So it might be better off for us to have a new area settled right here. It's going to go all the way down to there so I can get fishing put in place there as well and still use that granary. Then we'll have a road come out from this branch of the town, and that's going to go there, and then it's kind of going to loop around. We'll just surround the entire granary. Next, we're going to put some wheat fields in, and my wheat is going to come to here. We'll leave just the one for now. I think that is the start we need. Now we'll get some plebeian housing in. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a row here, and we'll put one there, and then another one here, and another one here. Then we can run some roads or maybe make use of some gardens and then put another couple in and around this area here. So potentially we put one there, and another one here and here. And then we have our first kind of streets all the way along. We got a fire already. That's not good. That's going to collapse completely because we don't actually have anybody living in town yet. Hopefully someone will come in soon and we'll speed things up. The fire is burning and burning and burning, and hopefully we'll get someone working in the fire station very soon so they can sort that out. It's not looking great at the moment. Hopefully they'll put it out soon. We still don't have anyone working in it. It's not a good start, really, is it? They're moving stuff around and I'm not sure what they're doing. There we go. Right, we got the fire under control. That's done. We're back up and running, and the jobs will start to fill up with just one single person to begin with. Then we can start making grounds on that. We got another fire there. We've not had a good start here, have we? Maybe being in the desert actually increases the likelihood of buildings catching on fire. I hadn't thought about that, but it's definitely something that could be possible. So we don't unlock military until tier 4. We're just going to go back to our region map and send our explorer somewhere else. Then we can come back into town and see that things are starting to go pretty well. Now we do have some unemployed citizens, so we need wood. That's something I forgot to do. So let's go to our materials production and put a logging camp in. We can put the logging camp down here. I think that's going to give us a little bit of a nice yield to wood, and the warehouse, it does still reach that warehouse. Great. Right, in our management window, let's go to our jobs. We'll put some more people working in the engineers post and the fire station and then the market. I'm going to fill those up first as a priority. We can actually oversubscribe those so that as soon as we get new people moving in, we know that they're going to go straight to work in those jobs. Great. So where are we at now? We need 3 more plebeians and then we unlock the next tiers. Of course, the market has run out. We've got no food left, but what do they need? They currently need wheat. We are currently farming 120 wheat per day. We have 1 unemployed person there, so let's put 4 into the wheat field, and then as we get more people moving in, the wheat production will increase, and we should be able to sort out that consumption. You can see here we're producing 480 wheat per day and consuming 120, so that's a decent start for us to begin with. Right, on this side of town is where I want to put my patrician housing. So it's very important. I do want to put a market in here. So we'll put that in and then we will loop the road around very much like we did in the first instance. But we could actually move this a little bit further out. Actually, no, I'm going to keep it where it is. So it does look a little bit lopsided, but that's fine. We can just keep that going. This current market in this area here is... yeah, I know we've got no houses with an area of influence, but that's going to come now when we put in our first patrician houses. So we're going to put 1 here, 1 here, and then I think we'll go along the side of the market and put in another couple there. And then we'll maybe... Could we come in a little bit? Or no, I'll leave these like this. Then I can put some little roads that go into that area there. And then we'll run a road out this way. Then another road that goes along to here, coming in there, and I'll do the same here. So we've got 1 road there, we can come up here and then in that way. You can see it's gone it's a little bit lopsided and off center. I think we've messed this road up actually. 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5. No, we haven't. It could be that the marketplace just isn't... Oh, wait, no, it's this. This is the problem. We need to bring this out. We need to bring this out. We need to bring this out. That's where the problem was. Good. Right, so that road should come back now, and we can put some smaller roads in here, and that is now a little bit more equal. Of course, for these guys, we need a tax office. We've got 15 unemployed. So I think the tax office is going to go around the back of the marketplace there. Obviously that cuts off some roads, so we can put the roads back in now, like that. I'll just run a couple of roads along there, and that just sorts that out. Good, right, that's good. Now we can fill fill in some of these jobs. We'll get everyone in the logging camp, at the stone quarry, the iron mine. Ooh, tax office though. Fill up the market, fill up the tax office. And that solves that issue. Now the warehouse doesn't have anybody working in it for some strange reason. Is it too far away? Oh no, it has collapsed. Ah, that's why I don't actually have a fire station here. We'll put the fire station there, and we put an engineer's post. Where's it gone? Engineer's post. Engineer's post. That will go in right across the road. Now these do need water. We've also had our granary collapse as well, so we're going to put this in here, and the fire station as well. We'll rebuild the granary. Right then. Now let's get water in. So maybe a well would do here. We can just put in that, and then we'll do a well here as well. Well here as well. What an odd thing to say. The well is going to go in behind there, just to try and keep everything sort of topped up. So there we go. Right, that should now be sorted. We do need some more people working in our new fire station. So again, I'm going to pump that all the way up, and that as well. We've got 4 homeless citizens, 4 homeless patricians, which is not great. The building's now collapsed, so we'll rebuild that immediately. And we just need some more workers to come in. Now to do that, we're going to get our plebeian housing up and running. So let's go to our decorative items. We're going to put some gardens in now to boost the effectiveness of our plebeian housing. We can't put any there. We can't put any here. I've made a bit of a mistake here, so we're going to demolish these. Then we'll go to our decorative. Just going to slow things down a second because we're going pretty quickly. Now, if we can get to prestige level 4 by getting some more plebeians, I think that'll be really good. But at the moment, I think the only way to do that is going to be by putting in these trees. So put a few trees in all the way along here. Boost the decorative area around these plebeian houses. They should then eventually very quickly upgrade, which means we'll get more plebeians, which should push us up, and then we can redevelop this area, because I want to put in the nice looking places. What's going on at the market? People seem to be stuck. Not sure what's going on. This one has now collapsed. We do now have people working in the engineer's post and the fire station, and they are stocked up with water. Same over there. There's no space for these outbound resources. What's going on here? Right, so currently stone is stocked up fully. Can't do anything about that at the moment. We do now have fishing docks available, so we're going to put a fishing dock in right there, and we will put the fishmonger right next to it. Then we'll link that up with a road back to the granary. Now, our plebeians currently don't have access to melons and cabbages. So that's going to be our next step. But before we do any of that, we need more... Sorry, that's our patricians. Our plebeians need wheat. We can't get them wheat at the moment for some reason, because we are now throttled in our wheat fields, and our granary isn't full though. Is it the market's issue? Nothing going on at the markets. You have wheat in the marketplace there. So what we'll do is we'll speed things up again, get this food moved around. We should have some more plebeians coming in soon. They do need 10% desirability, 25% here, and onions and carrots. I think what we need to do is upgrade our patrician housing first though. So melons and, what is it? Melons and cabbages. Right, so we'll get a melon farm in and a cabbage orchard in, and then we might as well do onions as well. And this is where we can start to really see some development here. Right, at the moment, if I just have a look at the desirability, you can see we get some diminished returns here, so we don't want to go that far out really. We'll take that filter off. That's just good to have. And then once these guys start getting some food in place, we should be looking very good. We're going to put up a few more people working in those orchards, and then I can probably take some out of the logging camp, the stone quarry, and the iron mine. Now, we definitely want the warehouse maxed out though, so that's something that we do need to be aware of. Cabbages, onions, and melon orchards will drop down. And yeah, that should be good. Right, let's go back to our region map. We now have Apparatus Micra unlocked. They will buy... No, we can sell them armor. So that's quite useful, actually. We're going to head over to the next area. Go back to our settlement. And I think maybe if we can get our Patrician... our plebeian houses upgraded, we should be able to put down some new areas. We do actually need 2 more plebeians to move in, and that is going to come if I can upgrade this little house here. And at the moment, it looks like the only way for me to do that, unless these make it look nice. No, they don't. They don't change anything. But I will put a nice stone road in, going all the way around here, because as soon as I'm able to, that is going to make like a couple of upgrades possible. I think here we can actually demolish this road. We don't need that. We do need that one though, so we'll leave that in. And then here we can probably put in a couple of decorative items, put a garden in or something, and then that will upgrade. Excellent. And now we have space for a few more, and this will see us get our next tier. There we go, tier 4. Now that's a good one. This means we're going to be able to come here. We're going to demolish all of these. We're going to demolish all of these and these trees here as well. Get rid of that. Then we're going to put paved roads in all the way along here, and all the way along here, and up here. I think we can actually get rid of these and these. Then we are going to be able to add in some more decorative items in the form of the Roman colonnade. That's going to go all the way up here, then along here, up here to the market. But you know, we'll have it stop at those houses. There we go. We've got a nice little colonnade area there. And the portico gate we could put in here and here. And then we'll have that road continue along again. Don't know why that removed, so we'll put that back in. Right, now they have like a really nice decorative area, and if we can put in some fountains, and then one of these, one of them, and a garden, we've created a lovely little housing district. Great. So now these guys, if they can get wheat, onions and carrots, they're going to be set for quite a bit of time. Currently over here we're at 42% desirability, 42 here, and then the inner ones are at 86 desirability, which is amazing. They will just continue to upgrade, and as you can see, we have 2 unemployed citizens right now. So we're going to put them into cabbages and onions. And then over here, our plebeian housing, they do need more melons, and they need an increase to their desirability. So we're going to do very much the same here. So let's go over to our paved roads. We're going to put in a paved road here, a paved road there. And we're going to have this be a little paved street as well, going all the way around again, and then up to there, and then out of town. And that paved road is going to go all the way along there, coming out of town as well. And having a paved road does actually help me out because I can see things a lot better. So at the moment, we are just focusing on developing our town. You can see we're losing quite a substantial amount of money. Now over here, they don't actually have any water, so that's not great. And that means we're going to have to go to our housing and services, put in another reservoir, and I think that's just going to go right at the back here. Or we could come over to here where the farms are, because that is just in reach. Let's go to that farm there. Maybe there. Or here. Yeah, here is going to be good. Then we can run an aqueduct all the way along. There, and we'll have it run along the side of the road. There. Right, there we go. Now we've got water here. They should be happier now. And we can start editing and making some adjustments to these areas. So let's go to our decorative again. Now, I'm going to run these hedges all the way along here. So I think that's going to be a nice little option. And then we'll put in the topiary arch there. And then this hedge is going to come along here and here. We'll put a topiary arch in there. And then we're going to do the same here. Topiary arch, singular hedge, and a singular hedge. And then along the back, we'll run another one to here with the little archway in. And then We'll have a colonnade that goes all the way along here. Oh, I don't have enough cut stone for it. Right, okay, so stone brick. Obviously, we're going to need to go to our little materials production and get our stone cutter in. The stone cutter will go here. The sawmill is going to go down here. Now we just need some people to work in it. Over here, carrots. Carrots are still needed. We've got melons, we've got cabbages, we've got onions. We need carrots, so let's get a carrot field. There we go. Right. Then we'll go to our carrot orchard and we'll boost that all the way up. We'll bring a couple of people out of the stone quarry, the iron mine, and the logging camp. And I think that should see us start producing some carrots. So, our patricians, they want bread. They currently only have 17% desirability, but as you can see, we are now making 148 per day. We still need to find a trade route for our fish, and unfortunately, we've lost a scout. We have an enemy on the map now. Our explorer is still alive, actually, so that's good, but our risk of attack is going to start increasing. So, they have a centurion by the looks of it, some infantry, and some archers. Now, I didn't want to get into this too early on, because I don't have a settlement that is well enough established to cope with being invaded. But unfortunately, we're going to have to. So, let's have a look at what we need to do for our military. If we go to our military here, you can see we get the recruits barracks, and we're going to have a little bit, we're going to build a little bit of a military camp here. So I'm going to have a recruits barracks in, and then we will have a guard training building. That's going to be the first one that we need. And then an infantry training building will go down here. Like that. Archer training building. So there. Centurion training building. Here. So this is my little military encampment. And then we will get some production. We're going to go and get a armory put in. Don't have enough stone for that. We're going to need a bit more cut stone to be able to do that. So that's fine. It's not going to take us long. We've got some recruits waiting. So I'm going to start queuing up some training. Now, my archer training, we want to do, let's say 20. Ooh, the gods are all angry. I forgot about the gods. Oh, how could I do this? I'm not able to actually do anything either. Uh-oh, this is bad. The gods are going to punish us. It's not good. We're in trouble. We've got 30. We're going to do 30 of these. Until I'm able to build some temples, there's not much I can do. Unless, if I pause things a second, I need 40 of each. So I'm going to need 40, 80, 120. I need 240 stone and I've only got 30. This isn't good. So, dear me, some of the gods are going to punish us. We're going to train up 5 centurions. It is imminent, really, unless we can get a load of stuff in and sacrifice some things. It might well be that I have to sacrifice some citizens. There's also been a murder. Oh dear. I've spent so much time trying to improve the happiness of my citizens that I am now really struggling here. Carrots are desperately needed so I can get some more plebeians in my population. But due to the fact that we are short on that, we're going to be in a bit of trouble here. I think we're going to need to do something about this very quickly. So there's one. That is a temple of Minerva is now in place. We're going to run a stone road along here and link it up. Good. Right. So at least we have one temple done. Where's Minerva? Can we do anything for her? We can't do his festival, so we will maybe... God, do I really want to do this? Yeah, we're going to have to. We're going to sacrifice 10. There we go. That at least gets her off our back, so she's not going to attack us. Right, next step then. We need more stone, then we'll go with Mars, I guess. Who's next? Yes, it's Mars. I guess if we do get attacked by one of them, it does make all of them. There we go. Who's coming? Who are you? What are you doing? It's Apollo. What's Apollo going to do? I know you're already in my city, Apollo. What are you doing there? Is he killing my patricians? He's scaring off my citizens, unfortunately. Right, okay, that at least gets the gods off my back. So, we'll get more patricians coming in pretty quickly. And, yeah, that wasn't fun. Wasn't fun at all. But hopefully it's going to allow me to make a few adjustments. So we'll take a few people out of the fire station here. They should now be working in melon and carrot and cabbage orchards. Let's have a quick look at what we're producing, because we are no doubt going to be overproducing some food. Wheat is at 0 per day. Melon, 240. Onion, cabbage. Right, okay. So we're pretty good on stuff at the moment. I am maybe going to put in... Right, what do these guys need? They want a bathhouse. We can do that. We can get a bathhouse. We'll put the bathhouse right here. Now, these guys also want a bathhouse, so we're going to have to put in a second one. I still don't have enough cut stone. Ooh, we need to be careful. We are messing stuff up a little bit here. Let's get some more in the granary. We're going to max out the granary. That's why stuff's not moving around as much, because we don't have enough people working in the granary. But you can see some of our houses have upgraded. I think it's this one. Yeah, now they want a tavern. Good. Right, we can get another bathhouse in as soon as we get some more stone. We are now at a point where we're getting unemployed citizens, so we can start putting people back into my industrial areas. And of course, we need to do this. We can't do that because we don't have the materials production. This has been a bit of a dodgy one, I will say that much. But we are at least not, at this moment in time, being attacked. He says, now we're going to get attacked. I can probably bet you anything that that's going to happen now. But people are okay. People are happy. We're starting to come out of the other side of this. And I think, fingers crossed, we're going to be in a better position for our next episode. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get these temples all built so that we can keep our gods happy. Currently Minerva is doing okay. We are now max capacity for our plebeian population. They do want another bathhouse, so I want to build that as quickly as possible. We should be able to do that very soon, so that's good. One more stone brick and we will have our second bathhouse up and running. Got 5 unemployed citizens, so we're definitely coming out of the woods there. I'm going to put a few more into the swordsmith as well so that we can start getting our infantry up and running very soon. We are going to need to build a tavern and get a winery built as well. I'm going to put my second bathhouse right here because it does cover all of those others, and as you can see, they upgrade immediately. Right, patricians. Let's have a quick look. They want bread and they want fish fillets. So we're going to need more people working in the fishmongers and the fishing dock. And then we'll go to our... Well, we'll leave that. Now that that's up and running, we have our swordsmith done as well. So back over to materials production. We're going to get our... What do we need next? A bow workshop. So the bow workshop can slot in there. Then our armor workshop, which we can't build yet, and our shield workshop, we can now build the shield workshop. That's going to go in there. And then our armor workshop will go somewhere else. So we are getting, you know, we're starting to make some ground. We're starting to be able to produce stuff. We just need the armor and the shield workshop now. No, we've got the shield workshop. We need the armor workshop. Do we have an armory? Recruits barracks, centurion, archer, infantry, guard training, swordsmith, shield, bow workshop. We don't yet have an armory. That can... Oh, perfect. And then our armor workshop. Can't build yet, but we are at least going to be able to get that up and running very soon. And now we should be able to start training some infantry, some archers, and some general units to help us out here. I can just about slot that in there. We are now at level 5, which is great, and then we'll put that in there. Good. Now we have people working in all walks of life, and we are going to be able to start training up our new recruits. Right, back to our management window. That can happen nice and slow. I don't need that to happen particularly quickly. We've got 5 unemployed citizens though, so we're going to start pushing them into other areas of work. Still got space for another 5 to move in. We are now going to need to build our grape orchard. So that's going to go down, and then we'll build our winery. Our winery can fit in nicely there. And then we're going to start with eggs, we're going to start with cows for milk, and we're going to start with pigs, and then get a butchery in as well. So we Currently don't have anybody able to work there, so we're going to be able to make some adjustments here. We'll just drop some people out of the stone cutter, the sawmill, the logging camp, the swordsmith. There we go, we've got 3 unemployed now, so we'll pop them back into those jobs. Actually, no, we'll not. We'll take them out. Leave it at 2 in each one. We'll leave 1 out of the shield workshop as well. Then we can start pumping people into these areas. Winery, and I think the grape orchard I want to be full as well. Good. Right, the patrician housing is something that we're going to need to sort out. We do actually need a bakery. Now, my bakeries, if I remember rightly, we're going to need quite a few of these. So put bakeries all the way down there. Go back to our management window because we are going to need quite a lot of people working in these. So we can drop these out to 1 now. And then they can go and work in the bakery. Great. Okay, people need a festival to honor the oh my god, what's happening here? We've got fires everywhere. When did that happen? We can't build a temple to Mars yet. Oh no. Right. What is going on? Is it because we don't have enough people working in these fire stations? This is terrible. They're getting there. How can the bathhouse be on fire? The gods are not happy. Right, we need stone cut as quickly as possible, basically. We'll drop a few out of the chicken farm and the winery and put them into the stone cutter. And we'll max out the stone quarry as well, because that seems to be the resource that we're using the most of at the moment. Our granary is... I don't know what's going on. I think we might need another one. So let's build a second granary. No, I'm going to leave it. Right. The fires have been extinguished. We're going to have another god probably get really annoyed with us now, though, so we need to be aware of that. We can build a temple to Mars, so I'm going to put that down there. He does need a road. Hopefully, now we can honor Mars. There we go. We've done that. We're going to have Jupiter. We've got Pluto. We've got Ceres. These 3 are upset with us. Our explorer, we're going to send somewhere else. Go back into our settlement. Oh dear me, this is tough. We're producing quite a bit of stone, so I think my stone quarry, I'm going to take people out of that, and we're going to put more into the sawmill as well. How's our wood looking? 60 a day, but we consume 40. Okay, and here she comes. It's Ceres, who's not happy with us, and we're going to end the episode after this. She's going to destroy our farms, unfortunately. What is she doing? Yeah, she's collapsing our farms. We're going to have to rebuild them immediately. And off she goes. Right, it's not too bad. We're able to cope with that, so maybe they need to boost up the power of the gods, I think. Currently have no workers assigned to the carrot orchard. They'll come back very quickly. Right, we are going to leave it there. We've made some decent ground. I think this has been a bit of a mess, but my apologies. We're going to leave it there. We're going to head on to our next episode very soon. You can see, though, we are running short of taxes. So we'll be back for the next episode of Citadelum very soon, where hopefully it's a bit less chaotic. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.